Memorial Park is located in the northwest corner of Butler City. In this video, I am going to give you a tour of the park, and I will also be showing you the available recreational opportunities. I hope you enjoy the tour of the park. I dedicate this video to the Butler Pool. This spot where I am standing used to be the Butler Memorial Park pool. The pool conjures up fond memories for generations of Butlerites. Hot summer days were spent lounging around the pool with your friends and trying to show off on the high dive. Personally, I have never swam at this pool. Growing up, we either went to Silverside or Alameda. Today, a new playground sits near the pool area. From what I read on Facebook, sunbathers would lay on the roof of the bathhouse in order to get that perfect tan. Children who lived on the streets near the pool had it made. Okay, that structure, I'm not really sure what it was used for. It looks like it might have been a fountain at one time. Really couldn't tell. Modern day Memorial Park has a tennis court, basketball court, a football field, 2 playgrounds, and plenty of picnic shelters. And there's a view of the tennis court. This road I am walking on circles the park. As I was recording this video, the temperature was 33 degrees. Despite the cold, it felt good to get out and take a walk and get some of the sun's rays. Because after today, we will be heading into another deep freeze. Hey, it's January, what do you expect? There are no hiking or walking trails. However, people do walk here at the park and they walk along the road. If you decide to walk along the road, please stay over to the right and watch out for vehicle traffic. Nearby Alameda Park has mountain bike and hiking trails. Please use caution while walking. Beautiful evergreens line the road. It would be really cool if there were hiking trails going up the hill through the evergreens. Sports teams come here to Memorial Park to take on other teams. This road circles around the park. I'm not sure on the name of the stream, but it meanders through Memorial Park. It eventually flows into Sullivan Run. Fall foliage is hanging on to this tree. The leaves just don't want to give up. Still, there's nothing like a winter walk. Here's a nice cold view of the stream. Brr, just looking at this picture makes me cold. Similar to Alameda Park, Memorial Park sits in the valley. While generally quiet, you can still hear the hum of traffic from nearby Route 422. Here is a look at the ball field, and coming up to my right looks like a batting cage. Of course, it's locked this time of year. The park hosts many different leagues. Ample restroom facilities are located throughout the park. However, they are closed for the season. This is the main parking area for the park. In the late 90s, early 2000s, every year on the 4th of July, Memorial Park would host the Freedom Celebration. People brought classic cars, and patrons could also enjoy the all-American meal. For $1, you got a hot dog, bag of chips, and a can of soda. Here are pictures from Freedom Celebration 2005. These are a few pictures from my collection. I took these pictures with my Samsung flip phone, so I apologize about the crappy quality of them. Phones have come a long way since. There are several bridges in the park to cross the stream. And there is nothing like dark blue sky against the dark green of the evergreen trees. It's actually refreshing seeing sled riding tracks because that means that kids are outdoors playing. From Memorial Park, you can see Route 422 when the leaves are off the trees. The view of Route 422 is similar to that at Alameda. Since it's been so cold, rivers, lakes, and creeks are starting to freeze over. Please use caution if you plan on going ice fishing. And later on in the week, I will be documenting ice conditions along the Allegheny River. Alameda Park is really close to Memorial Park. Back in the day, you were able to access both parks by using the West Penn Street extension. Due to lack of funds, the road closed about 17 years ago. Today, people can use the abandoned road to ride bikes or walk. And be sure to check out my video because I did ride it last March. So I will go ahead and put the video at the end for you. Here's a blustery look through the bleachers. Here's a bird's eye view of the ball field. I attended West End School for kindergarten and first grade, and every spring we had our end of the year picnic here at Memorial Park. At the end of the picnic, whenever I was in kindergarten, we had some rain move through, so we rode back to the school in someone's pickup truck. There was a cap on the back to keep us dry, but I can't even imagine that happening today, especially with a classroom full of kids in back of a truck. This happened over 40 years ago, so no reason to worry. And it was only a few streets away from the school. While I'm on the topic of schooling, I went to West End from kindergarten to first grade. In 1984, West End School closed. Some of the kids went to Lindora and others went to Emily Britton. I spent my second grade year at Lindora. After the Lindora, I went to Oakland for grades 3, 4, 5, and 6. In 7th and 8th grade, I attended the Butler Junior High, the red brick building. 9th and 10th grade were at the Butler Intermediate, and 11th and 12th grade were at the Butler Senior High. Today, enrollment has decreased in the Butler Area School District. The senior high has grades 9 through 12, and the intermediate has grades 6, 7th, and 8th. K through 5 are in the elementary schools. Right here is Mercer Road. Mercer Road becomes Mercer Street once you hit city limits. And Mercer Road ends at Sunset Drive. The Butler Musical Theater Guild has an area where they practice here at the park. What would really be cool is if there was a hiking trail connecting Memorial Park to Alameda Park. About 15 years ago, there were plans for a spray park. Unfortunately, it never materialized. A spray park would be a great addition for city kids to cool off on hot summer days. Nobody playing basketball or tennis today. On the bright side, spring is only 60-some days away. And once again, there will be people out and about. Don't click off the video just yet because I am going to show you some pictures I took of the pool in July of 2017. I took this collection of pictures in July of 2017. Sadly, Butler residents took their last swim in the pool in the early 2000s. I know I sound like a broken record here, but the pool closed due to lack of funding. It's a shame the pool sat in disrepair for many years. In the early years of the 2020s, the pool was demolished. The pictures you are about to view are from the bathhouse. This building greeted you as you entered the park. It's a shame that it is no longer standing. A grassy field now sits where the pool once sat. It's sad that young people don't really socialize anymore. I did some hiking at Alameda Park in April and May, and there were maybe only 1 or 2 kids at the Purple Park. I was shocked there weren't more children playing at the Purple Park on a beautiful spring morning. As recent as 6-7 years ago, the Purple Park was filled with the laughter of kids. This bike rack is a reminder of carefree childhoods the kids had riding their bikes to the pool. I totally understand the world is a different place whenever we were kids, but we cannot live in fear. Humans are social creatures and we need to socialize. We need that village. Social interactions have been declining for several years. However, COVID made it worse. We can't be a slave to fear. There is a song that the worship team performs at my church. It is titled, "No Longer Slaves." Singing isn't exactly one of my gifts, but if I play it for you, I will get a copyright strike, and I do not want that to happen. So the song goes, "I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God." Don't worry, I'm not going to quit my day job. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.